Greetings everyone, welcome to a fresh new video for you guys. So in this video I'm just going to be talking about shit that just cannot be explained. Now I could give a lot of details in this video, but this is just going to be a ramble for you guys. Got some time to kill, so what the hell. So shit that just cannot be explained. You know, I've seen it with many people, especially people in my past. Such as when people overdo it on drugs, or overdo it on alcohol, especially whiskey, they seem to come into contact with people who aren't there. Or when they see people, they see something different in that person. Like something dark or something light. Or how my grandpa told me a story when he was young, how when he was a little kid and he saw a little man, it was like that big of a little man in an isolated town in New Mexico. The town was called Cuesta. That's where he grew up in. And he would always talk about that little gnome he saw as a kid. He told his parents to look at it, but his parents couldn't see it. Only he could see it. Until he remembers that little moment, he tells everyone that story. And just looking deep into his eyes, you could just tell that this fucker's telling the truth. Like, you could just see it in his pupils in his eyes, like how serious he says it. You know. Anyway, another story. You know, when people drink a lot of whiskey, they tend to see things in people. Like their eyes start going like this. They come into contact with beings that aren't even there, and they start a conversation. And the next day, when they sober up and recover, they actually learn something from that connection, or you know, they remember a little bit what that entity told them. But then in the back of their head, they're just thinking, oh, I was drunk. I don't know what the fuck was up. You see, these times when you're a kid, or you overdo it on substances, like what I said, you tend to be vulnerable. The other side. It's kind of like a mirror. Or the crossroads. You know, it's neither here nor neither there. It's very hard to explain. Anyway, you're very vulnerable to pretty much anything. And who knows what will come into contact with you. Now, for people who don't believe in other dimensions or other entities, spirits, energy, people who don't believe in that, you have to know that there is shit you just cannot explain in this world, or personal, that happened personally to you. I'm pretty sure everyone has experienced it to where shit just couldn't be explained at all, something out of the ordinary, like a glitch. I'm pretty sure it's happened to everyone, because it's happened to me a lot, to where it makes me question what. It messes with your mind a lot. And I'm not a guy that does drugs or drinks. Just FYI. Yeah. I think that's all I got for this video. I just find it, because the place I work at currently, a lot of people's brains are just fried, and I look at their eyes sometimes and I get like a certain vibe from them. I don't know, it made me think of this video to make for you guys, because I've also been watching some other YouTube videos how when people take certain drugs like acid, ecstasy, DNT or DMT, something like that, certain drugs, how they record themselves, but they're just like on their bed and they're just like listening to music. But then they start talking to things that aren't there, which makes it pretty outstanding to me. And they're like carrying a conversation, and though nothing's there, and they're just, sometimes they look like that, and sometimes it looks like they're actually talking to someone there. And majority don't remember from the next day, but once you look at that video, it's like, fuck. There's probably lots of YouTube videos like that because a lot of people like to escape reality. Cope with reality, should I say. Try to escape it, but they're just coping. Anyway, yeah, quick little ramble. What is it, 6 minutes? That's all I got. Thanks for watching my video, guys. Trying to pump out more videos. Haven't been making interesting content, you know, exploring things that I love to do. What can I say? It's snowing outside. I can't do much in this state. I don't really like it, but gotta do what you gotta do. I always have something to tell you guys. Leave comments, and like always, subscribe, hit the bell. Catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.